One, two, three, one. Welcome everybody to Mom and Dad's House. Our favorite two people are Mom and Dad. And we're waiting for Hantie at some point. Good to see you all. Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, good to be seen.
Yes. And so the question today is, what's one of the things you must stop doing in 2026?
Mm, mm.
Dad, let's start with you.
One thing I must stop doing is talking about politics.
Mm.
Who do you talk to? Who do you talk
Well,
to about it?
we get in conversations about politics.
Who?
The people that come to our house
Mhm.
during
I didn't know
a
that.
Sabbath meal, and they start talking about politics, and I just can't resist to chime in. And in the end, you look at it, and there's nothing you can really do other than going to the poll and vote.
Mhm. Yeah.
And my one vote is one vote among trillions.
But it's an important vote, Dad. A lot
It
of people
is.
died for
It
that
is.
vote.
It is. And if you don't vote, then you have nothing to say or criticize people about.
Mm-hmm.
Complain about.
Nothing to complain about because you didn't vote. So that's my main thing is every year I vote. And
Mm.
vote I go in person and vote.
Hmm. Nice, nice, nice.
Mm,
Mom, what is one thing that you need to stop doing in 2026?
Mm, mm.
One thing, just one thing.
I'm thinking, still thinking.
Still thinking? You've been living the perfect life.
Well, here's some scaring. It's not that I'm living the perfect life. It's just that there. I try not to get caught up with something that I know that I shouldn't do.
Mm.
I could do, wish I could stop doing.
Okay.
So anything that may tempt me, I
Hmm.
have to look at the bright side or the worst side of it,
hmm
and that's how I determine what I need not to do.
Okay. Hantie, the question tonight is welcome, Hantie. Hantie. Um, let's Hantie. What's one of the things you must stop doing in 2026? We know 2025 you stopped working. Thank you for being retired. Celebrating that. Congratulations. But what's one other thing that you must stop? What's one thing you got to stop doing in 2026?
I have to stop taking my work up to the edges of the Sabbath.
Mmm.
I've got to, ain't nobody got any more time than I got. And I'm just, I'm slack on that.
Mm-hmm.
Struggling.
And then, I baby myself and say, well, I got to get my own gas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have anybody to go to the store for me.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do this and I got to do that. And so I just take my time in doing all those things
Mm.
and look up
Sunset.
and there it is.
Mm.
You know, and I wish that I could be like some people have 26 hours in their
Mm-hmm.
in the Sabbath, an hour before sundown and an hour after sundown.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, Probably reverence the Sabbath more,
Mm-hmm.
um, because I believe that that's you know one of the things that we have to be conscious of.
Yeah. And one of the things that I stopped doing in 2025 was I had to change my diet. Had to stop eating sweets, had to eat more salad.
Mm.
Um, and in doing so, it really has changed my life. Um, and I think another thing that I'm gonna stop doing in 2026, because like I said, that was started in 2025. And that is I am going to, this is thing. I'm going to watch less television.
Mm.
When you look at the time that we spend.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we did a 21-day fasting at our church there. And one of the things that I fasted from was TV. Didn't watch sports, even though I have I would watch like the news, whatever the case may be, to catch up on what actually happened and stuff and put my 2 cents in. But when we did the 21 days of fasting, I noticed that I was very productive in getting a lot of things done. A lot of times people, they they think spending time doing something is the catch, but no, it's getting things done. That's what people miss. The way when you can get things done faster and more efficient, it's not how long you do it, it's getting it done right, making sure you can get it done consistently. That's all. That's why you practice. When you practice the piano, when you study, whatever, all you're trying to do is get better at what you do so you get more efficient. And I think that that's one of the things, you see it in a lot of workplaces where you have a person working 8, 24 hours just to create a piece of paper.
Yeah.
But then the problem really comes down to is then the actionable things that that piece of paper creates that actually produces the output that you needed to do in a shorter amount of time. And usually, no. You got to have a plan, but a lot of people are not designed to make solid plans. But they're allowed to have forgiveness in their situation because, of the position or people like them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is the execution. But that's one of the things that said, I just got a lot more stuff done. Things that I wanted to do, right? Writing more scripts, writing more things done. So that's one of the things I stopped doing. But
Now, the subject that that you said we're talking about is what in 20, what is it in
what
20?
must you do? What must you stop in 2026? Who's one of the things you want to stop in
Do we have
2026?
to say stop or start?
Stop. You want to start something in 2026, Mom?
Well, no, I want to do more of what I have been doing,
Okay. What is it that you want to do more what you have been doing?
and that is taking time out to study my Sabbath school lesson and in the Word.
Oh, good, good, good. I think that's a very important thing, always getting in the word. So
Correct.
basically spend more time in the Bible versus anything else that's occupying that space. Oh, everybody look at the doggies here, folks.
Oh,
We got Smokey and Bandit up here. For those of you who are watching or listening to us, they're my mom and dad and Hantie's dogs here. They're brothers, and yeah, they're brothers, and it's really cute how they it's
Interact with each other.
yeah, and how they play with each other is just
Mhm.
fascinating. But before we get ready to close out here, you all, to help our people out, that's one thing to stop. Can you give advice on someone if you want to stop what to do in order to stop something
Mm.
before we go? Just so we give some help. Yeah, we want to stop something, but give us some help. If you want to stop, how do you stop?
Discipline yourself to do what you need to do.
Mm,
And first you have to do a self-examination
mm,
to say, you know, um, and that's not an easy thing to do.
mm,
It is like I don't know. You mentioned your diet.
mm,
I need to eat more vegetables. So when I went to the store this evening
mm,
afternoon, sorry,
mm,
um, um, I did buy vegetables. I only went for dog food,
mm,
but I knew that I needed vegetables,
mm,
and for one person, you got to buy a whole head of cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't feel very good. Um, unless you're gonna have cabbage every night. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I had that cabbage every night for a minute. We had like a big cabbage thing, and man, that was kind of rough after about the
Well,
second
maybe
day.
maybe I need Suela's recipe. I don't know, but um, I know that I need that. And I was talking to a friend of mine this afternoon, and
Hmm.
she said, "Karen, you sound so sad."
Hmm.
And I said, "Really?" I said, "I'm not sad. I mean, I know that my life has changed, but
Hmm.
I don't know what people see."
Yeah.
And a balanced diet does help you
Mm-hmm.
to change your emotion, your what the things that you like and things that you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you make a change?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm.
How do you make a
How
change?
you make a change?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
But you have to have self control,
Yeah.
and you have to have consistency
Mm-hmm.
with that change.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the
And
person said with a made up mind?
Mm-hmm. Dad, did you want to leave something with us on, helping people? If you want to stop something, what's a way that they can help stop?
You have to be committed
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to realizing what you have to stop doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to realize that it is detrimental to you
Yeah.
if you continue doing it.
You know,
no.
we're gonna end up. She was just saying no to the dog, folk, not no to Dad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
No, you're
sorry.
good, Hanty. You're good, Hanty. It's always laughable here. But one of the things before we leave, folk, what helped me out was my why. Why do I want to stop?
Mhm.
If your
Okay.
why is
Okay.
greater
Mhm.
than what keeps you going, you'll stop. When I
Mhm.
realized, dude, when they say you're going to get diabetes, what? If
Mhm.
you don't change, to me, that's because I saw a lot of people get it. Some people like, oh, I'll be fine. It ain't too bad. And then you don't change your lifestyle, don't change. And I've seen a lot of great people go down just because I can't. And really what it is that you don't want to do because your why is like, you know what? I just want to go out like this. And some people just do. Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to die. Nobody says, I want to die of a cigarette and die of cancer. Nobody ever says that. But what happens is, why are you smoking? Because if you understand why you're smoking, if it makes you feel good because of something that happened in your life, what do you replace it with? And folk, when you make a change for God in 2026, hopefully someone does that this year. Your why is, you know what? I want to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't want to go back to what I used to do. Like I said, I had to do that for myself. That was my why. Like, I don't want to go back and
Mm-hmm.
die of this kind of stuff, right? So
Right.
I'm just gonna make a commitment and a lifestyle change. Same
Right.
thing with serving the Lord, folk.
Mhm.
So you know what? I hope you take that to heart, and we're gonna say goodbye to Smokey and Bandit and Hanty and Mom and Dad. But folk, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you
Mm-hmm.
have a wonderful evening. All right, and happy Sabbath. Until next time, we'll see you on Mom and Dad Talks. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
They're the doggies, everyone.
Bye, Smokey.
Bye, everyone.